It's something that Cardi B said and came across it not too long ago.
The hell
It
Barty
says
done
Cardi B
said out her
says you should
mouth.
fight a woman for taking your man. Let me go ahead and play this.
Don't mind me, I'm drunk. No,
You
I don't
should
give a
fight a
fuck. How
woman
about
for
that? Because
what?
I'll say even if I'm drunk or not. All right. So I've been seeing a lot of tweets. They've
Why
been
is her
going viral
nails
talking
so
about
long? Like, yo, how can you live like that? Like, her nails are just too long. But she don't do nothing though. That's the whole point.
Cardi says this. Hold
Like,
up.
look how long her nails is. Come on now.
These tweets talk about when Cardi say she fighting over dick too. I don't feel her on that. But this my thing, right? This my thing. If a bitch go through your purse, right? If a bitch go through your purse and she steals some of your money, you're not gonna fight that bitch? Yeah, bitch, you gonna fight for your money, right? So if a nigga's providing for you, giving you money, paying your bills, doing all that shit, and a bitch go take him from you, you're not gonna fight over that dick because that's your money. Cause that nigga's your money. You're not gonna fight for that, bitch. Cause I'm fighting with teeth. I'm biting you, bitch, over my nigga. Yes, I am. Fighting you over that dick. Now, if it's a broke nigga, bitch, I can help you. You deserve charges on you, bitch. You deserve a whole restraining order.
Let me go first. First of all, my thoughts are these are the leaders. These are the leaders of the culture for women. And my problem is that people relate to negativity like you automatically gotta first of all you gotta have a chick, your man gotta be cheating with another chick, you gotta fight her. Like the whole scenario is just negative, it's just trifling. I'm not mad at her loyalty scenario, whereas, she tried to make it like it's a good business move to fight because he providing, but it's just stupid logic. The culture is just all backwards. We praise dumb stuff.
Trying to figure out is that typical, ladies? Is this what y'all do when y'all have a good man with good D? Is that what
First of all, yeah, it's typical. I'm gonna let them go though.
we doing out here? You guys agree?
No, nobody's fighting anyone for anyone. We're not doing that. No.
Okay, can you guys?
I'm so confused.
Hold on, I don't like that answer. I get what you're saying. You ain't fighting for no dick, but you ain't fighting anyone for anyone. Like if we out in public and go down, you ain't doing nothing. Like, oh yeah, nah, precious. We can't have you around.
What's going on? Like what?
No, man, this is y'all culture, right?
Yes.
This is what y'all uplift.
No, Cardi B is
I
not
think
part
the
of our
ratchets
culture.
they fight in the
What?
street, and that's not where the fight needs to be. The fight needs to be at home with your man. The fight needs to be making it better with him, not with
This is what you need to understand, precious. She's accepting the deal. She got a quote unquote high value man, and she's accepting the deal of him cheating. But the point that she's trying to make is a chick that is just on purpose doing something to try to get at you. But the hypocritical part about her is that she rapped about it. Fake bitch, that's why my friend fucked on your nigga. So like you bragging about something that you want to fight over. That's the only hypocritical part for real. I forgot about that part.
a female in the street that may be interested in him.
I agree.
Yeah.
She accepted the deal, dude.
Like, when does that end? Is
I
that
get what y'all saying in terms of like a quote unquote normal relationship with somebody that's, faithful. But her, she's accepted the deal of cheating. She gonna stay.
I was gonna be somebody trying to do something? Like you just gonna fight everybody? Like, look, Cardi B is not part of our culture. I
You sound
need
stupid.
Jr. I don't know what
You sound crazy. What? What, Aaron? Mr. Lego, what? She not what?
you talk about. This is not part of our culture. It's
You sound stupid. Who you think she talking to?
stupid people and it's the rest of us. She
Yeah, right. She's talking to the stupid
is
people.
one of the stupid people. Come on now.
Okay. It's stupid people and it's the rest of us, but how many stupid people do you think it is, Aaron? I think it's a lot. I think We almost outnumbered at this point, and we definitely is on social media.
That is not part of our culture.
Yes, it is.
Y'all don't think that Cardi is a part of the? If she's not a part of the culture, then why did the president interview her?
Because Aaron tripping, and she's definitely part of the culture. Who the hell? The what? She
Or why did the president let her interview?
she
him?
was on Love and Hip Hop. She's a rapper, married to a rapper, and she be talking ratchet shit. This is our culture. Love it or hate it or take it or leave it or whatever. It is the culture. Don't do that, Aaron.
She's not part of the culture, bro.
You lying.
Then why did the president let him interview her?
There's a sub area of our culture where like rap and all this other stuff where a president or somebody trying to get elected would be able to get the stupid people to actually go vote for that particular president. So there's
Okay. Joe Biden just allegedly got the most votes in voting history. So how many stupid people do you think it is? Again, Aaron, I'm gonna ask you again. I'm gonna ask you one more time. How many stupid people do you think it is? You think it's just only a few, and the rest of us just smart, just out here, just controlling everything? No, it's some stupid people.
a subculture. So there's a culture and then there's a subculture.
She influenced your culture.
Are the majority of black people stupid?
In the subculture, yes.
I'm not gonna let you put a race on that, Anton. It's not even even. You know what? Let's just answer the question. No, not a majority, but it's some. It's a lot. I probably wouldn't even want to see the numbers. Look at Balance and Cole's face. I wouldn't even want to see the numbers of how many stupid ass black people it actually is, but it is a lot. But I wouldn't say majority, but it's a lot. Let's just put it like that.
No, I mean in a general sense, is the majority of black people stupid?
But once again, like I said, I'm not putting a race on it. It's a lot of stupid people, period.
There's a subculture, but I don't think the majority of black people are stupid.
Stop saying there's a subculture. How many people is in it?
Why not? She got, let's see.
How big is the subculture?
It's about 400 million people in the United States. Black people make up 13.6% of the population. She have 147 million followers on Instagram. So if the majority of black people follow her,
Bro, that is wild. She got that many followers. Golly, and this man talking about she ain't the culture. She is the culture. I said it before this even started. He's tripping. But how could he say this? What is he talking about? I don't even understand him.
then are the majority of the black people stupid?
People follow people since I follow random people just because, like, that doesn't mean you listen to what that person is saying and follow what that person is doing just because you follow somebody. No,
But he did ask you almost a direct question. I don't think you answered it.
people I just follow just because either I know them or I'm cool, they cool, something. But it's not because I'm like, ooh, I want to hear what they got to say. You just follow people. It's just a social thing to do. It's like saying what's up to somebody, almost, you know?
Yeah.
I think we're being disingenuous by not really acknowledging the impact that Cardi B has on the culture. And
She is the culture.
No, he just being disingenuous.
because to say that she's not a part of the culture,
He's being 2 trillion% disingenuous. Maury, I am 102% sure that this nigga tripping.
whether we like what the culture has become or not is a completely different question.
Right.
But to
I
say that
said that. I
she's
said
not a
hate it or love
heavy
it.
influence on what women do within the culture is disingenuous.
As hell.
I'm interested to know, like you said, she's not part of the culture. What are the identifiers that let you know that, hey, look, this person is part of our culture?
In my mind, she is.
Man, that question is damn near rhetorical, Aaron. Like, just don't answer it because You tripping.
It's part of the subculture. Like, so
How big is it?
that's just me, you know?
I mean,
That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, okay. The subculture is just you. All right. Say no more.
culture, Mr. Let Go. There's a lot
Yeah,
of
what's
people
the
that
difference?
follow you and has
Yeah.
watched your videos, and maybe not to the level of a Cardi B, right?
Mhm.
But to an extent, you have a influence on what goes on with
Well, I have a
determining whether or
bias.
not people,
I have a
should
bias
move
towards
one way or
rap.
another.
I have a negative bias towards rappers. So
So admit that you are not qualified to even speak on this topic. Okay. Next. I ain't got time for this shit. Like you said.
you got to
I
look
mean,
at that.
that's fair.
So I'm coming from a negative bias.
I'm not disputing that. I'm just
That's
saying
all.
that anybody who's influential
Yeah.
in impacting other people, as far as determining whether or not they should believe this thing or they should believe that thing, it impacts culture.
Yeah, I'm being disingenuous because I have a negative bias towards rappers. So when I see a rapper, I'm going to kind of like go against them almost regardless of what they say. So
Listen. It's a difference between going against them regardless of what they say and just denying you going against them regardless of what we say. You going against her regardless of what J.R. Lapeef said. He said, this is y'all culture. And you said she not. Yes, she is. We're not saying she's right with what she said. We're saying people listening to her and influenced by her. The response was to a tweet of a tweet. It was something about her rap lyrics. So women listening to her and talking about her, and then she's talking to them. So they listening to that too. Come on, Aaron. Your negative bias. You said you're being disingenuous. I'm gonna leave you alone.
What's the difference between the subculture that you're talking about? Just
Stop asking him questions. The subculture is him being disingenuous. He already said it. It's over. Leave him alone.
well, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I just don't really look at rappers as,
I think that rappers are probably the most influential thing on it.
This guy just said that. You don't look at rappers as what? It don't even matter.
Culture.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's anything
I get
more
it. I get it.
influential.
No, you don't.
Sometimes you kind of like just don't want it to be. That's why I said
I got what you're saying.
I get what you're saying now. Okay, you're just trying to manifest some shit.
I get the fact that I have a negative bias. So I'm admitting that.
the problem is that when it comes to a culture, the majority.
Don't play with me. Don't play when I'm on the panel. If you have a negative bias and you just saying some silly shit because you're saying this, you got another reason to be saying, say that off the rip so I know not to even take you serious.
It makes the culture, not the minority.
There you go. Yes.
Okay, we can move on. Okay, I get
it.
Yeah,
here's the thing.
Yeah, we should have been. See, y'all need to listen to me. I tell y'all, I would have been moved on. He said he's being disingenuous. Y'all still asking him questions. It doesn't matter. Subculture. It's a disingenuous subculture.
Bring it back to the question and answer the question. I actually agree with her, right?
I knew he was gonna say this. Cook your food, Anton. Do your thing, big bro.
I think that one of the things that we have a problem with, and obviously she was being extra and using extreme examples in order to illustrate her point. But one thing that I will say about Cardi, regardless of how she influences people with her music, she's still married. And regardless of what her man was accused of, she held on to him and she took him back, and she's not getting divorced, and she fights for her man and she holds down her marriage. So we can have a conversation about whether or not her music is influential.
Yeah, the overall big picture of what she was saying makes a little sense, but her example just threw it all off.
Or whether or not she would let her kid, listen to her music or how it impacts other people.
But she won't.
But the point that she was making is that we need to fight for our man, fight for her man, fight for your family. You fight for a lot of other things that you don't necessarily that's not as impactful or relevant to your kid or your financial well-being or your lifestyle or all of that other type of stuff. But the reality is that the life that she living and the example that she's illustrating as far as making sure that she not losing her man to nobody is the thing that I think that black women is ignoring.
Yeah,
That makes all the sense in the freaking world.
Right. He cooked, but she was cooking her food too. She just used an example of fighting, but she broke it down as to why she was saying that, so you could relate it to anything else. But the whole point is, people need to be like, people don't think about that in the sense of cheating and not okay. Like Precious said it. She said the fight needs to be at your house. Okay. But after the fight, and it's an air quote fight. It's not even gonna be a fight. It's gonna be an argument. But are you staying? That's Cardi's whole point. You know what I'm saying? She telling you what's important. She's saying that your man is more important than one of these hoes. That's what Cardi was saying, and Anton caught it.
I ain't even think about that part. I'm thinking about, because she actually went to
You're in a disingenuous subculture. We know you're not thinking about it. We know by your responses.
jail for jumping on some girls for sleeping with her husband. So she actually did get into fights over her husband.
Right, but she broke it down as to her perspective as to why she wants to fight the women. Don't play with her then. If that's the case, her man, she probably gonna try to fight him too, but the women, it's a whole different punishment for you. Don't play with her. That's what it. Didn't she make the song Don't Play With It, Don't Play With It, Don't Play With It? So don't play with it. Like and subscribe. Don't play with that button.